Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I groom my dog, Mia, my personal assistant here, while she lays pretty on the washing machine that I have here in my laundry room. I will show you everything that I use here, even the yoga mat that I use. So let's get started. Here, first I usually clean out her eyes with a cotton ball and water, just pure water. So I soften it up first, so that it has time to soften her eye gunk, eye poop. And just get it really wet in there. She's such a good girl. And then I'll use the chi brush to overall just kind of brush her so it's not that matted and can go on easier. Make sure you go easy on the ears, guys, because they are very sensitive. It's a very sensitive part of their body. So even though these have the round brushes, so it kind of helps, I still am very careful, not pulling too hard. If there's a big mat, I just kind of wait till I use my dematter. The tail area has a lot of mats, and so do the ankles areas. We just went on a walk, so she has definitely has some weeds stuck in there. Okay. Well, that's a good overall broom. And then I use the Hertz brush to do the second groom. Now this really gets in there. And while I'm doing that, I am remembering where all the matted area are. So that I know to use the demat comb later. So I know, like, for example, this area here. You're such a good girl. There's some stuff down here I need to get rid of. Okay. How about I kind of hold on to her hip so that it'll help her stay up while I'm brushing her legs. Okay, and then I will put on the Ice on Ice by Chris Christiansen. This really helps with the mats. Make sure you cover their eyes. And I also spray on the Allerpet. This is for cats, but I noticed the ingredients are the same for dogs because we have some allergies at home. Okay, back to this. I try to work on one side, but sometimes you have to be more efficient. And so then I go back with this Hertz brush again. So like the tail has a lot of mat, then I'll use the Kenchi brush. It's easier to brush out the mats with the Kenchi brush. Or if you have a thick mat in the shoulder area, the Kenchi brush really helps. You don't have to get all these brushes if you feel like one will do, but I just feel like this really helps with the process, makes it faster, more enjoyable for the dog as well, for Mia. And she loves brushing time. She actually will whine if I'm here and I don't give her a brush. She thinks this is her private grooming room. And I'm not joking, it's true. Let's see. This is for her face, so it has some stuff in there. When I see some stuff in there, I use a comb to take it out. Use the wider side of the comb and quickly takes it out like that. Isn't that amazing? So here we go with the face. This doesn't hurt her because it has the round tips on the brush. So I just have to be careful not to hurt her eyes. Sometimes I even try to close it. And then so they know that they're getting brushed around there, so they will close their eyes. And this helps with the mouth. Sometimes you get some food stuff here, so you just kind of brush it off until your next grooming appointment, or you can wipe it. The wipe I use is Earth Rated. This is safe for dogs. It's some scented dog wipes. So I use one towel for everything. You know, they get through a lot of stuff on their nose too. And then here's some food stuff here. Try to wipe it off. There you go. And then I use it on the paws. And she gets her paws clean. Tracking less dirt in here since we just came back from the walk. And we did the long walk because we didn't take them out yesterday and they were pretty upset. They were pretty sad about that. So there. Okay. And we continue brushing. You're such a good girl, huh? And I think by now the eye poop has softened, so I would use like a flea brush on, if it's a big size, guys, you should use the thicker gap one side. But if it's smaller and soft, don't try to yank too hard, just kind of, you know, pick it out. And there you go, there's the eye poop. No chemicals necessary. This is just water and a flea brush. I know it's gross. And I usually put it by the sun to kind of disinfect it. You can also use alcohol, but then make sure you wash off the alcohol after it's disinfected. But since it's touching the eye, so I'm more careful about that. So now I can go back to the eye area. Just be careful around the eyes. And now really brush it out. She loves this. This is like her spa time, I think. Imagine us being pampered like this. Oh, this is nice, right, Mia? Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, let's get up. So now by the time that you've kind of brushed in, that's why I did the first brush actually, so I could kind of brush in the ice on ice solution into her fur. Now it's really easy to brush her. It's like just goes through like that. The tail's gonna still be kind of hard, but not as bad actually. So yeah, I would recommend doing this I would say at least every 2 days, but if you can't, at least once a week, because especially depending on what kind of dog you have, especially with this kind of coat, she is an Australian Labradoodle. You would want to kind of brush it every 2 days so it doesn't get matted, or keep it short. If you can keep it short, it won't get mad as much. I used to keep her hair so long, but it just wasn't worth it. I feel like it was just like, you know, constantly brushing her. And whenever I go to groomer, they always cut her short, no matter how long I said I wanted. It's like they know. They're like, that's what the dogs actually prefer. But during the winter time, I do keep it longer. There you go. Okay, so whenever they don't know that you want to move their paw, just kind of tap and then move the paw so they know that's like, every time you do that, when you tap, they know, okay, you want me to move my paw. So it's easier. Otherwise, sometimes, especially when they're on their 4 feet, and you pick out a paw like real quick, they don't know and they might fall off the table, or in my case, a washing machine. Go in there. There's some spots that are harder to do. But this part gets a lot of mat too, so let's go through with it. Okay. I also have a toothbrush and toothpaste, Arm & Hammer Fresh Breath. I've been using this forever. It's chicken flavor. They love it. They don't like the brushing process as much, but they love the toothpaste compared to other ones. I've tried other ones, the mint flavor ones. Nah, they don't like that. They're not humans sometimes. And so yeah, I just go in there, use one hand to pull on the side, and kind of just brush there. There you go. And then go in here. Oh, don't move, don't move. Yeah, don't move. Okay. Okay. It's tolerable, right? Wash it. Always wash your stuff right after, because it gets harder to wash them when you wait a little bit. So I cleaned her. Oh, sorry about that. That requires some washing. You will have to wash you. Okay. And then we also have this set. It comes with 4 scissors. There's the thick one, the curved scissors, and the thin scissors, and the straight one. The most, honestly, I use is the thin one and the curved ones. The curved ones for, you know, shaping. So let's see, like here, I kind of see how there's like a little angle I want to get rid of. So I just kind of cut it this way, and also her nose area. I would use these scissors. I will do an in-depth video about cutting scissors, but right now I will go ahead and, on my YouTube channel, but I will go ahead and do one right now, like a really quick one, since her nose is a bit, has long, like right here. So, we got some toothpaste in there. Usually I would do the toothpaste beforehand. Okay. And then the scissors. So first I would kind of brush it out, up, Brush it up. Don't move. I got some. And then I would use the scissor. I would hold it as such, my thumb and the ring finger on your dominant hand. And just kind of go around in a circle. And this is the part that gets a bit too long. There, just a quick cut. And then you can use the thinners. Kind of just thin it out so that it looks more natural. Same thing for the ears. Brush it out first so you see the edges better. You see that this part's kind of growing out a little bit funny. So this is just things that you do before your next appointment. You would use this. Kind of just go through. And then use the thinners. There you go. And then do the same on the other side if it's kind of growing out. This one is okay. Just a little. That's fine. And then kind of just brush it out, the excess hair. This is also a really good cleanup tool, so you kind of just scoop it and then throw away the fur. Let's see, the hair again. There you go. Let's see. I think we're good. Here we go. Oh, the dematting tool. This one, the dematting tool. She doesn't have a lot of mats right now, but I can go ahead and show you. Let's say if she has some mats here, be sure to put on your thumb here because this part is very sharp. This is called the poodle dematting tool. So this is like basically blades. So I'll be very cautious when you use this. So just kind of go through. It's like they have some mats here. Just gently brush it off. So it kind of cuts the mat and brushes it. See that? Yeah. It's really helpful with mats. So instead of tightening the mat when you brush it, you actually just cut it and it comes off. There you go. And don't wipe it again with the blade side. Use this side if you need to and just pull off the mat. Okay, and that's it. And she gets a treat. I like these liver treats. I will link it with my video. Liver treats, they love these. Oh yeah. And the eye, water on the eyes will dry and she'll look beautiful after it dries. That's it. Thank you for watching. Oh, I also have this wall a shaver, which I use for her feet. And go like this and kind of just skim her paw so that she doesn't slip. And just kind of skim. So between appointments, these get long and they do end up slipping when you, especially if you have wood floors. So this way it doesn't get too long. There we go. And I would use this to clean up. See the bottom of the other side? Let's see. These are really useful. Same thing with this. So I would shake her leg, make her know that I'm lifting this one. And that's it. Thank you for watching.